science question.
Hi, I'm WIlliams Bushey, and this is Ask Elizabeth. Today, I know we're supposed to talk about muscles and how they contract. We're going to do that later, but not too much later. I got a question from Patience and Alicia in Tellico Plains, Georgia. How come boys think they're so cool when it comes to things like softball and stuff? I actually went out and got this because I like sports. I liked basketball when I was your age. There's a good reason. Boys and girls are different, and what makes you different makes you so cool. And as you grow, you're going to love what's different about each other. But right now, what makes you different kind of puts you on different teams. And sometimes that makes you guys make fun of each other. While you're figuring out who you are, just remember that you guys are all cool and all special. And whatever anybody calls you doesn't make you that. Sometimes, though, what boys say to girls can sometimes get to them a little bit more, because the way things are set up around here, sometimes when girls do things that are traditionally supposed to be boy things, it just kind of gets to them a little bit more. And that's too bad, because really anybody can do anything that they set their mind to do. If you're doing your best, then don't worry about it. You're doing your best, and nothing that anybody says can take that away from you. So you're all good. Here's some really good advice. Whether you're a boy or a girl, if somebody is mocking you or teasing you or making fun of you, never let on that it's bothering you. This will drive them absolutely crazy, and they will either stop, well, actually, they'll just stop, usually, thinking that nothing can bother you, that you're too classy or too cool to even notice they're alive. And trust me, everyone else will notice that you're ignoring them, which is a good thing. And you will come out looking much, much cooler. If you absolutely can't resist and you must respond, kill them with kindness. Use your very best manners and say something like, "How nice of you to notice me, but I'm awfully busy right now. Y'all have a good afternoon." This will really just leave them with absolutely nothing to say. What my grandmother used to do, she would say, if somebody said something to you that was absolutely inappropriate, you just answer the question that should have been asked, like, "How are you?" Her typical response would be, "Fine, thanks." "Fine, thanks." And she just keeps saying that until somebody said either so long or they started behaving properly. So you just walk away. Just say, "Yep, fine, thanks. Y'all have a good day." And just keep your cool, because whoever loses their cool loses. So you're all good. Just rise above it. I know it, you've heard it a million times, but it is amazing how it works. It really does. Because you're really too good for that. You're really too good. You just keep practicing. You keep practicing. You buy these cool colored balls, so you'll have style besides. And you're good. We're going to talk a little bit about some famous women, because on March 24th, it was Ada Lovelace Day, and she was a famous woman in history. March is American Women's History Month, so we're going to just touch on that a little bit before the month is out. And just remember, whether you're a boy or a girl, you're special in your own way. Everybody is. And everybody can do anything they set their mind to do. That's what InklessTales.com is all about. So don't let anything that anybody says discourage you, because you are all terrific. Okay? Don't mock anybody. Don't mock anybody. And if anybody mocks you, ignore it and just be secure and know that you are special. Okay? So let's move on. Ada Lovelace, shown here, is celebrated on March 24th. Ada Lovelace Day is an international day where bloggers celebrate the achievements of women in technology and science. Ada Lovelace was the daughter of rock star poet Lord Byron. Ada's mom was so scared she'd end up like Lord Byron that she encouraged her to pursue mathematics instead. Ada turned out to be so good at mathematics, she invented the first computer program for Charles Babbage's first computer. She sells seashells by the seashore. Even though when we think of dinosaurs and kids, we often think of boys, one of the most famous dinosaur fossil finders was a 10-year-old girl named Mary Anning. And yes, she sells seashells. That's her. She was born in 1799 in Dorset, England. Her father used to collect seashells. Mary's father died when she was 10, and her family became completely poor. Mary decided to start selling some fossils herself, and her discoveries made her famous in her own lifetime. She found one of the first important specimens of an ichthyosaur. That's pretty spectacular. This is Susan B. Anthony. You might look this harsh too if you'd been sent to jail and people hated you as much as people hated her just because you wanted to give women the right to vote. Men their rights and nothing more, women their rights and nothing less. It's hard to believe, especially nowadays, but women in America have not had the right to vote for even 100 years yet. We've got 10 years more to go until that anniversary in 2020. Thanks to relentless nagging and organizing by women like Susan B. Anthony and her partner, Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Boy, did some people hate them and other people love them. They even went to jail at one point. On August 26, 1920, the 19th Amendment to the American Constitution gave American women the right to vote. American women are lucky. Spain waited until 1931. France until 1944, and Belgium, Italy, Romania, and Yugoslavia until 1946. Switzerland didn't cave in until 1971, and Liechtenstein, women couldn't vote until 1984, when most of your parents were in high school. The time is coming very soon where we won't have to celebrate American Women's History Month or Black History Month or anything special, because we'll all know that we're special and nobody will mock anybody. Yeah, that'll happen someday. We won't all be human. We won't make mistakes. Either way, just remember who you are. Remember that you're very cool and that you're very special and that everything that makes you unique is what makes you cool. And don't let words hurt you. Words have power, but they only have power if you let them have power over you. Okay? Remember, what makes you different makes you special. And you can do anything. Take care of yourselves. We love you. Bye. Ask Elizabeth a science question.